Hello, everyone. Today, on this occasion, we will be talking about cryptography. So let's just get started. This is our group. My name is Bagus Ananda Putraditya with the student number as seen on the screen, and my colleagues also Yoga and Radit. The names and the student number is also on the screen. So these are the contents that we will be discussing. There are three main contents. The first one is risk evaluation, the second one is cryptography analysis, and the third one is key management. So the first material is will be explained by my colleagues. So please.
So, security risk and potential threat. Security risk is understanding about system vulnerability. Security risk is a weakness or a flaw in a system that could be exploited by attacker to gain an unauthorized access, manipulate data, or disrupt operation. This risk can lead to a data breach, financial loss, reputational damage, and legal consequence if not properly mitigated. One of the main sources of security risk come from weakness in cryptography security, particularly in encryption algorithm and key management practice. So, in the main cause is the uh, weak algorithm or easy to break or exploit. Cryptographic algorithms are used to secure data by encrypting sensitive information. However, some older algorithms are now considered weak and vulnerable due to advance in computing power and cryptanalysis technique like DAS, MD5, and HSA1. So the second one is insecure key storage, the gateway for attacker. Even if strong encryption is used, poor key management can expose sensitive data. Encryption key must be securely stored because if an attacker gain access to the key, they can decrypt all the protected data. So potential threat is external factor that can exploit system weakness, leading to data breach, unauthorized access, and system compromise. These threats are usually carried out by hacker, cybercriminal, or malicious actor who exploit weakness in encryption or authentication or network security. So, man in the middle, like we already discussed last week, is occurred when an attacker secretly intercept and possibility alter communication between two parties without their knowledge. This allow hacker to still the login credential, financial information, or sensitive data. So the second one is brute force. Brute force is a trial and error method where attacker try multiple password combination until they successfully gain access to an account or system. This type of attack is effective against weak password. And the last one is crypt the last one, crypt analysis attack, breaking encryption algorithm. What is a crypt analysis attack? Is an advanced method where attacker analyze encrypted data to find weaknesses in encryption algorithm. If successful, they can decrypt sensitive information without needing the original key. That's it. Thank you. Next one.
All right, the next section will be explained by me. So the next one is about cryptography analysis. There are multiple things that we will discuss in this section. The first one is what is the appropriate encryption techniques based on security requirements? We divided it into three general section or classification. The first one being high security, medium security, and then the last one is low security. This is just a generalization of the requirements. On the high security, we can use AES 256-bit encryption algorithm. It is a symmetric encryption. The next one is ECC, which is elliptic curve cryptography, which is an asymmetric encryption. And the hybrid encryption, which is the mixture of the symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption, which in this case is AES 256 and ECC combined together to make a more secure cryptography. And the last one is post-quantum cryptography, which is future-proof for any quantum computer attacks in the future. And then medium security. Medium security, the example is AES 128, which is the weaker version of AES 256. So it is the same symmetric encryption. The next one is RSA, which is an asymmetric encryption. and 3 DES, which is a triple DES, a DES algorithm which is done 3 times. That is why it's called triple DES, which is a symmetric encryption. And the last one is a low security encryption, which you don't want to use anymore because you want your system to be secure, and that's why you don't want to use a low security one. Generally, this is an outdated version of a cryptography algorithm. Some of the examples are DES, which is also mentioned earlier, which is outdated, it is a symmetric encryption, and a basic hash function, which is a weak security. And then on the performance factor, so we see all the algorithms performance. On the symmetric encryption, the advantages on the performance-wise is it is fast and efficient. It is ideal for encrypting large amount of data. But the disadvantages is it requires a secure mechanism for key exchange. And then asymmetric encryption, the advantages are secure for key exchange and digital signatures. And the disadvantages is it is slower and more resource intensive compared to symmetrical encryption. Hybrid encryption, which is the mixture or the combination of symmetric and asymmetric encryption, the advantages is it combines the speed of the symmetric encryption and the security of the asymmetric encryption, so you have the best of both worlds in one algorithm. But the disadvantages is it requires a more complex implementation as it is a combination of both encryption algorithm. And post-quantum cryptography, this is the advantages is future-proof for any quantum computer technology in the future. The disadvantages, it is still in development and it is very expensive to develop. And right now, only big companies, big tech companies that only has this sort of stuff, this post-quantum computer cryptography. So it is not public yet. So that is a disadvantage. And the last one is about the availability factor. So generally, which algorithm is more widely available and which algorithm is more limited in terms of the implementation. Or as of right now, the widely available encryption is symmetric encryption, asymmetric encryption, and hybrid encryption. And the limited one is post-quantum cryptography, which I mentioned earlier, still in development. And the next one is about key management, which will be explained by my colleagues. So please.
Okay, there's a few key management best practice we can use to secure our key encryption. The first, we can enforce to create a key management policy. So, by creating a clear management policy, including who responsible for each stage of key management, from creation, activation, and destruction, will be a good best practice to manage your key encryption. This policy should include access control to determine who can access and manage the key. The second one is to limit the key for a single purpose only. So each key of encryption should be used only for one purpose. For example, for encryption only for a digital signature maybe. This will make the key management more easy and secure because it reduces the possibility of vulnerability. The next one is consider using a HSM or hardware security module for key storage. So what is HSM? So HSM is a key storage place on a special hardware designed for securing a material because the key are stored and used within the HSM is not export. So it will reduce the overall risk of uh, the key bocor apa ya? The key, yeah, it will reduce the overall risk of uh, hacker. For the example of HSM is when someone inputting their pin to the ATM or bank, the pin will be encrypted using the encryption algorithm. and the encryption result will be sent to the bank. So when bank want to decrypt the PIN, they will use HSM or hardware security module to decrypt it. So HSM only receiving the encryption data and use the private key to decrypt the PIN. And the last one is inventory your keys and document usage. It is very important to have a complete record of all the encryption key, such as key name, proposed key length, algorithm use, and etc. This record will assist you in audit and disaster recovery if anything bad happen. That's it.
Okay, so that's it for the material about cryptography from us. Thank you.
Thank you.